Now in today's video, we're looking at charging solutions, not just for your smartphones, but your laptops. And if you're a family of two, or you have some really heavy duty gaming laptops that need power, you'll want to check this out. I think that this is the most powerful desktop charger that we've had that really focuses on all your electronics. This is a 300-watt desktop charger that is going to charge, again, your laptop, one or two of them at the same time, your smartphones, your tablets, all those devices. It has a magnificent display, and it just looks really cool too. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, as I mentioned, this desktop charger has a lot of power. It has the ability to charge multiple devices at the same time. You can see all the ports here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It basically has a total of 300 watts, and it basically has a 1.83-inch display, 5 devices at the same time. And let's take a look and see what you have inside. And this is a really, really good looking desktop charger. And you can see what it looks like right here. So here you have your charger. You have, again, your ports right here. And again, it is robust. This thing is heavy. So let's go ahead and keep it right here. It does have a docking station, I would say, or a mount. So we can take a look at this right here. So this is the actual mount itself. So you basically would do something like this. You'd have it right here, and you'd put it right here, and it just brings it up in an angle, right? It's not magnetic in any way. Let me go ahead and put it this way. But it does a nice job of propping it up for you. So you'd be sitting it like this. I would like it to be magnetic, I think, because I can see that this can shift. And you know what? I lie. It is magnetic. It's not magnetic enough where it basically is going to stick to it, but there is tension. There is like friction that's going on here that's pulling this back. So it does have a magnetic-like base to it. And yeah, it does. All right, so that's cool. So that is going to help it kind of keep it in position there. And let me do this. Yeah, you can see that as I'm tapping it right here, it doesn't shift. Like the base and the actual device move with it because of the magnetic piece that's in there. Now there's more accessories, and we're going to go through all the accessories that we have in here. So you basically have a user guide in here. You have some cables, and let's see what else we have in here. It looks like there's some more. We're going to go ahead and take a peek of what's inside. Now you have a USB-C cable, right? And this is a very generous long USB-C cable. You also then have a laptop power cable, right? And from what I've seen, now I didn't get the entire kit here. They have multiple tips that they offer. Here I have some more cables going on here. This is the power cable. But basically what happens is one of these pieces comes off, is what I understand, or connects to something else. I didn't get all the accessories here, but this guy is going to connect to the actual machine here. So you'll notice right here, here's a little port in the side. This is going to connect right here. And then over here, you have this adapter that will go into your laptop. They do have multiple laptop tips. So like, for example, Lenovo uses one, Dell uses one. Any laptop that doesn't give you a USB-C charging, then you could use this cable for. Mine, fortunately, if I think about the Macs and even some of the Lenovos I have, you have USB-C charging. So I'm fine satisfying it from right there. But you can get some adapters, and I've seen several adapters that come with this that allow you to charge all those devices. And once you've gone through the menu and you've tapped through things, you basically come to this point, and you're noticing that's giving you a really nice rich display. It's going to account for power coming out of the side, right? And over here on the side, this is going to be up to 200 watts, it looks like. So you have the ability to charge on the side, like we mentioned, and then you have the ports in the front. And it's just displaying and saying, how much power is available. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use a cable to connect my phone and see how much power it's going to draw for my phone first. I have a lot of USB cables that I'll pull out. And I'll put my Samsung Galaxy Fold first, and we'll see what it says. So we're going to plug that in. A lot of good stuff happening here. It says super fast charging, which is good. It says, look at this, Samsung S4 cable. And that's interesting. I didn't realize that this was a Samsung cable, right? And here it's telling me the watts. And you notice it has this real nice animation, and it's telling you that it's going through. All right, let's go ahead and put something else to charge. We're going to use this one right here that has a little device that tells me the charging rate. And I'm going to go ahead and plug. I've got a lot of cables here, so pardon my mess. I'm going to go ahead and put this iPhone to charge. I got something else I'm going to charge too. Notice it says Apple. Let's do that again. That's cool. So it looks like it's identifying. I may have unplugged it by mistake. It's identifying all the devices. Let's make sure that this is fully plugged. Okay, now that's fully plugged. All right, so we'll have that power up, and I'm going to leave that out. So right now, it's charging the Samsung phone, right? And you saw it popped up and said Samsung. It has C1. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug in the iPhone. And what it did, and we're going to do this backwards just so that you guys can see it. Plug that, leave the iPhone connected. Now watch this. I'm going to go ahead and plug the iPhone right here. It says Apple. It's charging, and it says it's a 5-amp cable. And now it's charging 2 devices. So you can see how it says 45 watts now total power being used. I am going to live on the edge, and we're going to plug in something else. We're going to take their cable. I'm going to plug it in right here. So that's not plugged in. I keep on doing it backwards because I want to show you what it's doing. I'm going to go ahead and unplug this. Put this back on the docking station right there. Let's get that. So I can see what it's doing. I have an iPad here on the side. I'm going to put the right, and then what we're going to do is so that you can see the actual charging rate. I'm going to do it this way so you can see it. Plug it in. And we should see it. Notice now it sees another Apple device and it says charging. The iPad just turned on. So now I have 3 devices changing at the same time, and it's 80 watts. The crazy thing here is that I have 300 watts of power. So I haven't even touched, half of it. So it's at 80 watts of a total 300 are being used. So now if I had a super power hungry MacBook Pro and I plugged it in, it's going to be able to handle it without a problem. If I wanted another device to connect, I just have so much headspace here when it comes to power that I could go to the very top. And you can see it's just charging. And all of them are being charged at the fastest possible rate. Now, the other thing I like doing is when I like to see is I'm going to unplug it and see if it renegotiates power. So I have, and we're going to put these on camera. I have 2 phones here charging. I have an iPad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug one device. So in some devices, what ends up happening is everything restarts and sets to 0 to charge. That didn't happen here. I'm going to go ahead and plug this again, this iPad, and see if it does the same thing. And you notice it just recognized the iPad. None of these lit up, meaning that it's still providing continual power to the other devices, and it's charging. I don't have 300 watts of demand. I can tell you that straight up. So you're not going to see me testing this up to 300 watts because I don't have anything that's going to demand that much. And then frankly, I don't have the adapters on the side to even connect it to one of my laptops, but my laptops only use USB-C. So I don't have any proprietary cables there. I wish they had, and what I would say is like for feedback, is I would like that this cable had an adapter that was USB-C. That would have been good because I have a port here that I just can't use. But having a side adapter that had USB-C would have been good, and probably do have it. I just didn't receive it. So from a desktop perspective, if you're looking to use this as a desktop charger, I'm telling you, this thing rocks. 300 watts of power. This is definitely a buy. So guys, there you have it. 300 watts of total power to power 2 laptops at the same time, to power, to hardwire some of those legacy laptops that have a proprietary connector, not USB-C. Bottom line is you can charge 5 devices at the same time. And you saw I didn't even make a dent on it, charging all my phones and my tablet. And I could put my MacBook Pro and I still wouldn't hurt it that much because this is 300 watts. In the next video.